What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Ticker Fee video and welcome to the Ticker Fee family. So what we're going to be talking about today is ticker symbol HMBL or Humble. And specifically what we're going to be talking about is the announced availability of the block exchange traded index. And then we'll follow up with a chart analysis. For those that are tuning in for the first time, I really do appreciate you checking out this video. And for those that have been supporting me so far, I really do appreciate it. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so what I wanted to point out, if this is the first time you're learning about this Humble company or ticker symbol HMBL, what I want to specifically show you that if you click on my channel and scroll down just a little bit, you'll see right here what I did is about a week ago, I actually broke down the company. I wanted to let people know what kind of services they provide, what kind of products they have, what they're all about. And so if you want to click on that video, that'll help you out a lot. But just so you can stay caught up with what I'm going to be talking about today, the company itself, what they're about, they're a new Web3 platform that seamlessly connects consumers and merchants with a simple tool for the digital economy. Now, Humble has three core divisions. They've got Humble Mobile, Humble Marketplace, and Humble Financial, which will work together to optimize new technologies like blockchain and digital assets for global consumers. So with that being said, hopefully that'll help you out. That way you're kind of caught up. But I wanted to point that out just so you know, and as well, if there's any other stocks that you want to know about, you can check out this channel. So just so you know, this was April 1st, 2021. With this announcement. So this is the planned availability of its blockchain exchange traded index, okay, so ETX products to the United States consumers beginning today, April 2nd, 2021. So now for those that don't know what an ETF is, it is a fund that can be traded on the exchange like a stock, okay? Now, which means they can be bought and sold throughout the trading day. So unlike mutual funds, which are priced at the end of the trading day, ETFs give you a way to buy and sell a basket of assets without having to buy all the components individually. And they often have lower fees than other types of funds. Now, depending on the type of ETFs, have varying levels of risk. Now, with that being said, but like any other financial product, ETFs aren't a one-size-fits-all solution. Evaluate them on your own, right? So, and just so you know, it includes management costs and commission fees. So, now also with that being said, again, the ETF works, similar to this way. The funds provides the owners, right, the underlying assets, designs as funds to track their performance, and then sells those shares in the fund to the investors. Right? So shareholders own a portion of an ETF, but they don't own the underlying assets in those funds. But now that I just kind of explained that, hopefully that will help you out just kind of for the better understanding of what's going on here. So with Humble Financial, it created its block ETX products to simplify digital asset investing for customers and institutions seeking exposure to a new 24/7 digital asset class. Now, I highlighted a few more things. Now, Humble Financial developed proprietary multi-factor blockchain indexes, right? So trading algorithms and financial services. Now, block ETX compromises over 20,000 lines of proprietary code and are architected across index, active, and thematic investment strategies. Now, with that being said, the ETX are completely non-custodial algorithmic driven software services that allow customers to purchase and hold the digital assets in the preset allocations through their own digital asset exchange accounts. Man, that is a mouthful. So, block ETX will be compatible for the United States, okay? They're compatible for the United States customers who have accounts with Coinbase Pro, right? Binance US, and Bitrex. Now, the block ETX are also available to non-US consumers who have accounts with Bitrex Global. So I wanted to point that out. That way everyone understands for those that are in the United States and those who are not, right? especially it gives everyone that availability and that access. Now, Humble's Financial is open to the licensing of blocks ETX to institutions and exchanges. So that's really good information, and that's what I want to know. I feel like that's going to have a major part on the stock itself, especially in the market. But with that being said, hopefully that it added some great value for you. And let's finish this video off with a chart analysis. So I also wanted to point out, with the new infrastructure plan, there's quite a few things that should help with the catalyst when it comes to the market. Now look, the overall $2 trillion plan. Now, the U.S. is ranked 13th in the world in overall infrastructure, so according to the World Economic Forum report in 2019. So you've got to see. So the proposal would be paid for with a slew of tax increases on corporations. Now, the corporate tax rate would be raised to 28% when it was cut in 2017 from 21%, so that's a 7% increase. Now, with that being said, I wanted to point this out because when you're looking at this link, you'll be able to see that there's a driver force here, and so there's a lot of the market that's in the green. So that's one of the catalysts that I believe is going to help out a lot of stocks just in general as well. So I just wanted to point that out. Okay, so this is for those that are tuning in for the first time. So when it comes to a candlestick chart, it's a simple method of displaying price information in the market. So unlike a simple line chart, each series on a candlestick chart contains 4 data points: the opening price, the high price, the low price, and the closing price. Now, with that being said, when you look at the anatomy, you got to think about the 3 basic features, okay? Now, that's going to be the body, the wicks, and the color. Now, the body indicates the open and close range, while the wick itself, or is also called tails or shadows, shows the long, thin lines above and below the main body. Now, these reveal intraday highs and lows. Now, the color, which I feel like most people are familiar with, represents the direction of price movement. So you've got the green, which shows price increase, while a red body indicates a price decrease. So I want you to keep that in mind while we're looking at this chart. Now, also, the other thing is, look over here. You can see these bars, right? When I go up and when I go down, it kind of shows the volume. So that's going to be the buys and the sells. So when you're listening to this video and you're looking at the chart itself and you're trying to read it, you got to keep in mind that's the buys and the sells, right? Not one or the other. Now, with that being said, the next thing you want to kind of keep an eye on is going to be the actual trend line, right? So you've got the resistance and the support. Now, currently, it looks like the new support line is going to be roughly around 3.64. Now, with that being said, we've had a high of 7.72, which is great. Now, with the green, when it shows the green, what it means is that when it opened up, it closed higher than what it opened up at, and then vice versa when it's a red body. Now, with that being said, I feel that with these catalysts that I just mentioned earlier, and for the future, it's going to show that continued growth, right? So we're going to have more volume, and then that's only going to cater to the chart. Now, with that being said, guys, I really do appreciate you tuning in. Humble is one of my favorite companies to talk about. I really enjoy the type of services that they have. Definitely check out the video on the breakdown of that company. I feel like it'll help you a lot just to have a better understanding of what they do. That way you can make the decision if you're trying to buy, if you're trying to sell, or whatever the case is. Guys, I really do appreciate you tuning in. And with that being said, welcome to the Ticker family.